All right, here we go. First of all, let's have a refresher back to like 4th grade. Excuse me? All right. This is just regular division. This is a refresher of 4th grade math. No. 3 goes into 2. Does it go into 2 evenly? No. Does 3 go into 25? Yes. How many times? 8. 8 times 3 is 24. What do I do now? I subtract, but...
You need to put a 0.
Not yet. I don't have to put a 0. But why do I subtract? That's a positive 24, so why do I subtract?
To get away, like...
Don't you have to get like the difference in order to like bring down the
So we do the opposite sign. So 25 minus 24 is 1. Bring down the 6. 3 goes into 16. 5 times 3 is 15. And then what operation do we do again? What if it was a negative 16, then what would we do? Yeah, or if this was a negative 15, we would do the opposite sign. That'll make more sense in a minute. So then we would have a remainder of 1/3, correct? Well, today we're adding letters to it. You're not going to like it.
Oh god. You're right. Wait, why do we have 1/3? We have like the 1 from like the difference.
1 from here and 3 from here.
Gotcha.
Isn't there a way where, like, to get the decimal, add a 0 and then keep doing it?
We don't want to do that. We don't do that with polynomials, so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hear that you want new assigned seats.
No.
Then shut it. Yes, Justin, I said assigned seats.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's what I don't get. This is one of the hardest sections of the whole year, and you're not paying attention. It's a poor choice. Much like not doing your ideas for your midterm was a poor choice. All right, so 24 a to the 4th b cubed plus 18a squared b squared minus 30ab cubed, all divided by 6ab. We're going to write this just like we wrote this. So the 6ab goes on the outside. And then underneath goes 24 a to the 4th b cubed plus 18a squared b squared minus 30ab cubed.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
All right, so we're trying to get rid of the 24 to begin with, correct? So 6 times what is 24? Okay, so I'm going to write the 4 right above the 24. It wants 4 A's. How many A's do we have over here? So how many more do we need? Well, if we want 4 total and we have 1, we need...
we're adding?
Yes, because when you multiply exponents, you add them. All right, it wants 3 B's. It wants b cubed. We have a b, so we need b squared. All right, so now we just multiply like terms. 4 times 6 is 24. A to the 3 times a is a to the 4th. B squared times b is b cubed. And what operation are we doing? So I'm just going to write the subtraction sign so we don't forget. These all cancel out, correct?
So we just have to put in like what we need to get the sum and then
Subtract. Yep. No. All right, so now we need an 18, correct? So what do we multiply 6 by to get to 18? Positive 3. It wants a squared. We have 1a, so a times a is a squared. It wants b squared, we have a b, so we multiply it by b. Also, what should I have done with this 18a squared b squared? Bring it down. So then we multiply and we get 18a squared b squared. Maybe. Those all cancel out.
This isn't that bad so far.
We're just dipping our toes in the water.
Yeah, I was gonna say this not that bad.
What color?
What color's the water?
Yeah.
Brown.
Like, do you share these waters? It looks questionable.
All right, 6 times what is negative 30? Negative 5. It wants an A, and we have an A, so do we have to bring any A's? Nope. It wants a B cubed, we have a B, so how many more B's do we need? All right, so negative 5 times 6 is negative 30. We already have an A, and B squared times B is B cubed. Remember, change your sign, and then it goes away. So that is our final answer up there. Yep. Yep, it goes away. So your final answer is
It's the little elephant. No, it's the little elephant.
There's no
Yeah, that's the.
yes. Because when you divide, you do the opposite. Like that would be normally be subtraction. So you change it. Since it was already a minus, it becomes plus.
What?
All right, x squared minus 5x minus 36 divided by x plus 4. The x plus 4 goes in front.
Is it always the case that the right one is on the front?
Yeah, because that's your divisor. All right, so then we have x squared minus 5x minus 36. I have no idea.
Do you have one now? Mine got stolen.
Use an eraser.
All right, so it wants an x squared. We have an x. So what do we need to multiply by? X, just x. So I'm going to put the x here because it's the same exponent. All right, look, what's your exponent on the x, on this negative 5x? 1. So what's that? What exponent do I need to multiply to get to x squared? So, or just 1, right? So I lined up my x. It doesn't matter. If you want to put it here, you can put it there. It really doesn't matter. I just personally prefer to line up my exponents.
You lined it up with the furthest x to the right.
Well, we needed an x squared, right? So what did I need to multiply x by to get to x squared? X1. So I lined up my exponents. All right, so x times x is x squared. X times 4 is positive 4x. Now, what did I say we had to do to our signs? On just the first one or all of them? All of them. So this is going to be minus and this is going to be minus. So x squared minus x squared is 0. Negative 5x minus 4x is negative 9x. Bring down the negative 36.
That worked out nice.
This one we will not have a remainder, so. Alright, so x times what is negative 9x? Negative 9. Negative 9 times x is negative 9x. Negative 9 times 4 is negative 36. Change the sign. Change the sign. And we do not have a remainder. So our answer is just simply x minus 9.
So because it's x plus 4, is that why you minus it? That's why you did it like that? Or you have to do it plus 4?
Because we had this divided by x plus 4. So x plus 4 equals 2. All right, we have one example and a try it left, and then we're done. All right. It's long division with exponents. 842.
What?
I honestly have no idea. I don't think it's that many.
I hope not.
All right, example 3. Z minus 5. Yep, Z as in zebra. 3Z cubed minus 14Z squared minus 7Z plus 3. What's up, Sid?
I need to go to the speaker to come back in here.
So that's next period, though, right?
After.
Or fourth period?
Yeah.
All right, so we need a 3z cubed, and we have a z. So what do we multiply it by? Z squared, but what z squared? 3z squared. So, Liam, it's a 3z squared, so I'm going to put it above my z squared here.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So 3z squared. 3z squared times z is 3z cubed. 3z squared times negative 5 is negative 15z squared. What do I have to do with my signs now? All right, so 3z cubed minus 3z cubed is 0. That went away. Negative 14z squared plus 15z squared is 1z squared, or just z squared is fine. Bring down the negative 7z. Now we have a z. What do we multiply z by to get to z squared? Positive z. Sorry. Z times z is z squared. Z times negative 5 is negative 5z. Change the sign. Change the sign. Negative 7z plus 5z is negative 2z. Yes, you is. Some good grammar as well. Remember, math is more important than language arts. All right, so we have a z. We want to get rid of negative 2z, so we're going to multiply it by negative 2. Negative z times, negative 2 times z is negative 2z. Negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. Change the sign, change the sign. 3 minus 10 is, so this is the only thing that's different about this than normal, is it's going to be minus 7 over, what did we divide everything by? Z minus 5. That's your remainder. All right, try this one, please, and then if you get it right, we're done. What happens if you get it wrong?
Do it again.
All right.
Sit there and think about your actions.
Write it down and says,
No, I won't.
All right, question. What goes on the outside? Okay. All right, try it from there. I'm going to take attendance and then we will go over this. All right, Valentina is here. Abby is here. Colin's here. Noah is here. Satona's here. Jackson's here. Ty is here. Kate's here. Kyla's here. Gabby's here. Isabella is here. Cameron's here. Dominic's here. Annalise is here. Allison's here. Justin's here. Anna is here. Audrey is not here. Bill is not here. Liam's here. Crystal's here. Xavier's here. Jonna's here. Johnny's here. Landon's here. Elisa's here. Dahlia's here. Jonah is here. And Joe is here.
Who's last?
Dark.
Alright, we're going to go over it. Tell me your last. We'll go over it in just a minute. Then me coming around individually, otherwise I'll take the whole theory.
Alright, Jonna.
No, I don't.
In just a minute, we'll go over this. In 2 minutes at 8:40, we'll go over this. You and I. And if they want to pay attention, they're welcome to. But you're going to answer this for me. I have faith in you. Jonah, how many homework problems would be acceptable to you? Well, 0 is obviously not an option. 5 works for me. And you'll have the rest of today and all day tomorrow to do it. You have all day tomorrow to do it. So, all right, Jonna. We want to get rid of a negative 4x cubed, correct? I have an x. You're not Jonna. So, Jonna, what do I need to multiply x by to get to negative 4x cubed? X squared is correct, but what about the number in front of it? What do I need to multiply this by to get to negative 4? Thank you. There you go. So now negative 4x squared times x is negative 4x cubed. So now what we do is the second term. Negative 4x squared times negative 2 is positive 8x squared. Jonna, what do I have to do with both my signs now? Okay, so that becomes positive and that becomes negative. 5x squared minus 8x squared is, okay. Jonna, what do I do with this negative 2x? Okay. All right, Jonna. X times what is negative 3x squared? X times what is negative 3x squared? Oh, you said you didn't know how to do this. That was a good guess. All right, good guess. Negative 3x times x is negative 3x squared. All right, Jonna, negative 3x times negative 2 is 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is, thank you. And then x times nothing is just x. What do I do with my signs? So this becomes positive, this becomes negative. Negative 3x squared plus 3x squared is 0. Negative 2x minus 6x is negative 8x. What do I do with the negative 9? Thank you, Jonna. All right, the John in the red hoodie. All right, what times x is negative 8x? Negative 8 times x is negative 8x. Negative 8 times negative 2 is? Yeah. What do I do with my signs? Negative 9 minus 16 is negative 25. That is my remainder. So I say minus 25 over x minus 2. And you are done.